Permission to enter Hungary without security checks. Such simplified visa rules have been published by Budapest for citizens of 8 countries, including Russia and Belarus. As the German publication R&D notes, after the visit of Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban to Moscow, Budapest included Russians and Belarusians in the National Card Scheme program. It is issued to migrant workers for 2 years with the possibility of extension. The Hungarian government claims that most of the visitors will allegedly work on the construction of a nuclear power plant. Hungary's decision, according to the president of Latvia, may lead to restrictions on its participation in the Schengen zone.
I would not be so naive and emotional as to ask about excluding Hungary from the European Union and NATO. There is no such mechanism, but limiting Hungary's participation in the Schengen zone, if its policy does not change, is one of the most significant tools that Latvia and like-minded countries will have to work on. This work has begun.
In the European Union, Hungary's new immigration system has been called dubious. President of the European People's Party, Manfred Weber, said that Hungary had opened the door to Russian spies in this way. He also called for countermeasures to be taken at the EU Leaders Summit in October. As the Lithuanian foreign minister noted, EU countries have unused ways to restrict the entry of Russian citizens into the Schengen zone, even if Budapest simplifies the issuance of visas for them.
For example, and I'm speaking in theory for the time being, any member state has the right to ask for a consultation on the arrival of people, in the sense that they would not be automatically granted entry to the Schengen area, but other member states would be consulted on each of them. Gabrielius Landsbergis, Minister for Foreign Affairs of Lithuania, in a comment to LRT.
Hungary is not currently considered a reliable ally of the EU and NATO, Lithuanian President Gitanas Nausėda stressed. Earlier, the European Union condemned Viktor Orban for the so-called peace mission to Russia and China. MEPs stressed that the visit was Orban's personal initiative and that he did not represent the interests of the EU. According to representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs, Josep Borrell, EU countries intend to boycott meetings of European foreign ministers under the auspices of Hungary.
But I think it was much more appropriate to show this feeling and to call for the next Foreign and Defense Council meetings, informal, in Brussels.
They want to show that there is no need to play with them, because they can really put him in his place. They have already shown many times. Orban went out to smoke and drink tea when the relevant decisions were made.
As stated by the President of Latvia, Egils Rinkevičius, there have already been appeals to institutions of the European Union to obtain consideration on the issue of Hungary's compliance with the rules of the Schengen zone at the Council of Ministers of the EU. At the same time, he said the EU and NATO would not currently support radical steps towards Budapest. Reported by Dana Kolesnik, Христина Домбровська, UATV News.